Hey everybody, my name is Ben Rudolph. It's been argued that we're living in this post-truth era. 80% of Americans say they know how to detect fake news, but 75% of Americans have been fooled by it, and 23% have proactively shared fake news with friends, family, or colleagues. That makes fact-checking more important than ever, but fact-checking is hard and it takes a lot of time. We figured there had to be a better way, so I was talking with Lisa, and she came up with a really brilliant idea to help solve this really important challenge.
So our idea was to build an engine that works in the background of political debates and speeches to corroborate claims in real time spoken by politicians.
So we assembled some of the best engineers and minds from around the company, and we actually built a prototype. So this is Anthony and Caroline, two of the great engineers who helped us build it. Guys, let's take a look at the demo.
All right, let's get started.
All right, so here we have Trump's 2018 State of the Union address. And as you can see in the background, our program is running checks on every word that he's speaking and bringing up relative data to bring better context for the viewers.
So to do that, we have to use our speech-to-text Azure Cognitive Services, and that calls the Microsoft Speech API. Then for NLP, we make sure we use part of speech tagging to identify declarative statements, but based off certain rules.
And something I'm very proud of. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever.
So as Trump talks about African American unemployment, in the background we pull up the article and a relevant graph. Graph of African American unemployment over 20 years. Show you statistics of what's actually going on.
All right, so now let's talk about how we're actually getting this data. So using our extracted claim, we query the Azure Web Search API for the top 40 articles that are relevant to this. After filtering our results, we compute every possible subset of contiguous sentences and calculate a relevancy score for how similar the passage is to the original claim. The passage with the highest relevancy score is designated as the most useful content to present to the user. We also are querying for graphs and charts.
Confidence is at an all-time high. The stock market has smashed one record after another, gaining.
We take these claims and keywords to web crawl and search through the Federal Reserve of Economic Data and extract the top related graph or chart. We then extract this and combine it with the textual content to display alongside the speaker's statement and give the viewer further context into the issue. As you can see here, we're pulling up direct sources to give the viewer more context and a better understanding of the issue as a whole.
People from this podium 11 months ago.
Thanks for a great demo. We think that this has the potential to help educate millions of voters about what's happening in the democratic process at the state, local, national, even international level. And the great news is that there's a top 10 sized media property who wants to incorporate this kind of technology into the upcoming 2019 EU parliamentary debates. We can't do it without your help. We need Azure compute time, and we need some of the engineering minds and brilliance from around the company to help us take this from prototype to commercial product. We hope we can get your help.